Now, an A News update on a story we first brought you Wednesday. A dog found in Highlands over the weekend, too weak to walk and suffering from severe infections, has been returned to her owner. The dog was missing large chunks of fur when she was picked up by the CRD Pound on Sunday. The Pound says the owner came forward after the Pound got a tip from someone about where the dog was from. The SPCA is now investigating the case, though, as a possible one of neglect. A News reporter Eric Thompson's following the story for us. He joins us with the latest. Eric.
Hudson, we've learned the dog's name is Bailey. She is 13 years old, and the CRD Pound says her owner desperately wanted her back. These pictures of an emaciated dog were taken by BC SPCA Special Provincial Constable Erica Paul. It's part of an investigation into a possible case of neglect.
Is entirely their responsibility.
Generalized hair loss, bad skin, certainly didn't indicate to us that she had been provided with adequate care.
On Wednesday, A News visited the CRD Pound. That's where Bailey, a 13-year-old female dog, was taken by animal control officers after she was picked up Sunday night off Millstream Lake Road in Highlands. The dog was covered with feces and unable to stand. When the animal first came to the CRD Pound, she was about 14 kilograms underweight, and staff thought she would have to be euthanized.
It's one of the worst ones that I've seen. We do get dogs in fairly rough condition, you know, I wouldn't say on a regular basis, but it's not something that's not seen by any means.
The CRD Pound says Bailey's owner came forward after the Pound received a tip from someone about where the dog was from.
They desperately wanted the dog back. They paid all fines and paid for all medical bills and everything else.
Davis says there were 2 veterinary bills, plus the cost of medication, food, and the impound fee. All totaled, the owner paid more than $400. The file has now been turned over to the BC SPCA.
You see it all the time, and I'm always surprised that people don't know that their animals need help, because they're responsible for making sure their animals aren't in pain and that they're taken care of properly.
Penny is holding Gussie. This is an 8-year-old female. She was surrendered by her owner, and she's in pretty rough shape. The SPCA wants people to know that they are responsible for the well-being of any animal in their care. Bailey is back home in Highlands. The BC SPCA has spoken with her owner, and a meeting has been scheduled for next week.
This dog has very likely endured a lot of discomfort to get her to the crisis situation that she's in right now. As far as medically, her skin, it couldn't have been comfortable for her for a very long time.
The BC SPCA says it is too early to determine whether charges will be recommended under the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act. Hudson, the maximum penalty for a first offense under the PCA Act is $5,000. We'll stay on the story and we'll bring you more once the investigation wraps up.
I think, Eric, a lot of viewers must be wondering how it is that the owners could get the dog back, but the policy is they paid, they own the dog, and then they have her, but the investigation's underway.
And from what we understand, the owners were somewhat oblivious, if I can use that term, to the condition of the dog and how it got that way.
All right, we'll stay on the story. Eric, thank you.
You're welcome.